So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. We have already started here. Vieira did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. And he's there to retrieve it, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played. Well,
Mbappe! And he was there to get a vital touch.
that's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Messi plays it short. Oh, that was vital.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
Could move up a gear here. Lahm. And here's Hullet. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Roberto Baggio. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And it's Messi. Hullet. Roberto Carlos. So we're still where we started right now. First quarter of an hour gone. He's got away. It's Baggio! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And he cuts out the supply. Hullet is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Mbappe! There it is!
Korea really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Mbappe! Sticks it away! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
South Korea grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Luis Suarez. Messi. Eto'o. Roberto Baggio. And the counter is on. And he welcomes it in. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Maldini. Messi chasing after it. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Nice ball, and he's in here. Great challenge, time to perfection. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Lahm could try cutting inside here. Tries to get it clear. Messi. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Eto'o. And he's onside. Messi is fouled. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Well, there's the clearance. Lahm. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking for the run. Now it's Messi. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Now it's Mbappe. Seedorf. And it's Messi. Now it's Luis Suarez. And the first 45 minutes are up. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. No, that's been intercepted. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Vieira. And it's Baggio. Nice sequence of passes, this. Played back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Roberto Carlos. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's a... Oh, shooting chance! Marvellous goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here. Oh, that was a cracking little exchange to set up the finish, and a lovely understanding between both players. I mean, that's clearly tailored on the training ground and delivered beautifully on match day.
And now he has two. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Seedorf. Now it's Mbappe. Can he spark a counter here? Messi. Luis Suarez.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Stood up well to him there.
South Korea showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Substitution for South Korea, number 5, Suarez.
Thuram. Oh, can he get onto
Number
this?
15, Messi. Number 10, Mbappe. Number 24, Gullit.
Well read, nice
Number
interception.
4,
Davids. And it's
Coming on the
Romario.
field, number
So, Jim, is that the
18,
manager telling the
Echo.
forwards that they must
Number
stay
9,
forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to
Number
press
22,
as high as they can and get in the right position
Number
to do that
17,
collectively.
Bellingham.
Now it's Bale.
Substitution.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Back into the middle. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
South Korea clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, that's a key interception. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Hazard. Lam deals with that comfortably. Can he put it away? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? He can get that clear. Crosses it into the area.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
And the finish! He should have put that one away.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Thuram. Looking for the runner. He's had a shot! It's there! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. Well, there was to be no other outcome. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their apple.
He's got the shot away! And he's really put himself on the line here. Keeper has taken decisive action. Thuram gets it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. That has ended up in no man's land. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Ribéry. Speculative strike.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Ribéry. the most accurate pass. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
There will be 3 minutes
Has a
added
look
time.
and has a go. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Bale gets a foot in here. Oh, that's well spotted. And that is that. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be
With
welcomed
the
all
owner of a
round.
blue car parked outside.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. That's been cut out, well played. That has been cut short. And he cuts out the supply. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Now then, clash of the egos.
Oh, lovely bit of skill.
Modern football is full of power, pace and physicality. But there's a player out there who's managed to avoid the helter-skelter and play a game of purity.
The peerless Pirlo.
Yeah, he coined the phrase regista, and he rules.
And no, that was never going to make it. Messi. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Now it's Neymar. That's beautifully weighted. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. First quarter of an hour gone. Thuram. Floated up and over, and he was quick to react. Mbappe, Messi, Eto'o. Eto'o was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Gullit. Gullit showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Eto'o.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Vieira. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, he's found him in space. Mbappe! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Yeah, that's top defending and prevent...
Oh, they could be caught out here. And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Messi cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Oh, important interception. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Vieira.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Neymar.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Now it's Gullit. He's found a way through. Seedorf.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Good spot, he's seen the run.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
And here's Mbappe, looking tidy in possession here. And he's quick to get it clear again. And it's Vieira. Oh, what a ball he's in here!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And claimed it back swiftly. And here's Eto'o, and it's Seedorf. Plenty to aim at here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Floated through. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Ah, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Maldini kept to... There's the whistle for half-time. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Yeah, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story, as one side has been significantly better, at least defensively.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
And here's Mbappe. Oh, well played. Gullit might just make this. Now it's Mbappe. He's tried one! Superb goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Could be danger here. Gone behind for a goal kick. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Schmeichel catches it safely. Roberto Baggio. Now it's Mbappe. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
This is the sort of thing he craves, a chance to make a telling impact.
Pirlo is behind this one. Pirlo! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Roberto Baggio. And he's intervened well there. Defending was strong and firm. And here's Mbappe. It's Eto'o! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Seedorf. And the finish! No mistake! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 22.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Hazard. Now it's Eto'o. Face to face with... There's the hit! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it. Oh, that's well spotted. Eto'o. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Kyle Walker. And it's Dembele. And here's Zico. He is just caressing the ball. Crosses it in. And he knocks it clear. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Rummenigge. Vieira. Davids. Eto'o. Eto'o! Oh, great! Has another go! Chiellini can get it clear. It's Eto'o! They are rampant! And they are cruising away. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner. Unstoppable.
A case now of complete control.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Hazard. Shapes to shoot! It's in! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Eto'o. Oh, shooting chance! Rijkaard with the clearance.
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Dembele. And here's Cantona. Oh, it's Dembele. Vieira.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Rummenigge. And here's Eto'o. Hazard providing an outlet on that flank. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Now it's Eto'o. Batistuta.
Il quarto
Oh,
uomo
it's
indica
Dembele.
4 minuti di
That's
recupero.
been cut out, well played. And it's Azar. And here's Eto'o. Zico. Now that looks a decent ball. Now there's a fine. Can he put it away? Oh, taken with style. How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is...
And time is up. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw.
Ricordiamo a tutti i tifosi che
Eto'o
sul maxi
taking in
schermo
the accolade. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. And as you can see, we've already started here. Passing is crisp and sharp. Stood up well to him there.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. And here's Suarez. Kaká. Now it's Luis Suarez. Delivers the ball. That was always going to be the keeper's.
Well, we're in the presence of a true great of Italian football.
You're talking Bergami?
Yeah, he can perform anywhere across the back four, and thanks to his discipline, he makes it all look seamless. Incredibly dogged and determined.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Kaka. Thuram cuts it out. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Seedorf. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Oh, perfectly measured that. Faced a great chance! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Seedorf really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Seedorf.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's Bellingham. He's got the shot away! It's a goal! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty comment.
It's Eto'o! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Eto'o actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Messi plays it short.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Barcelona are looking to go forward now. That's really well manoeuvred. Vieira pokes it out wide. Araujo. Messi. Bergami. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Romario. Roberto Baggio. Eto'o. Oh, that's a fine interception. He can get that clear. Now it's Eto'o. Oh, can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Messi. Oh, well played, well played.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Could move up a gear here. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. And here's Seedorf. Thuram. Defending was strong and firm. He could be in here. Oh, no joy this time. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Spread it left. Bellingham. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. So he's plotting something before playing it in. Maldini tries to clear. Roberto Baggio. For Romario. Roberto Baggio. Can he spark a counter here? Just the goalkeeper's a bit... Can he finish? And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Suarez is offering a wry smile there.
And this could be the final action of the first half. It's out for a goal kick.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. He's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Reflections on the first half?
Look, Peter, this isn't good. Their body language is not encouraging, and the manager must have a major verbal impact, or else.
And we're off again.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
It's just beyond his reach. And that has been clubbed away. Chipped through. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Quality ball. That's been cut out, well played. Roberto Baggio. Well, there's the clearance. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Nicely aimed pass. That's a shade optimistic. Vieira. And it's Seedorf.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing
And
department.
that could set him on his way.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
They get a throw in. Romario going face to face with his great rival.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Neatly clipped into space. Seedorf. And it's Romario. Tries a shot! They want to be quick. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Rijkaard gets rid without sophistication.
La
Seedorf.
asistencia a este partido asciende a 97.559
Romario.
espectadores.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Messi. Vieira. Messi.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's Romario. Romario. Bellingham. Now it's Luis Suarez. Can he get it through? Now this could be a chance. He's looking to set free a runner. Kaká unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Passes short and sharp. And he's being shifted off it. Now it's Romario. Oh, that is superb. A dangerous moment, perfectly dealt with.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need in a top defender, that's it.
Seedorf. Vieira. Picked out brilliantly. Vieira. Bullet. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Messi. Shot a goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Messi. Thuram clears. Kaka. 75 minutes played. And he's picked out the run. And he's onside. It's one! And more, and more, and more! And the lead is extended still further. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 22.
We have got changes here from both sides, in
El
fact.
dorsal 5.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
El dorsal 15. Messi. El dorsal 24.
Oh, that's a key interception.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 14.
Now it's
el dorsal
Ronaldinho.
18.
Solid defending, refused to be out-muscled.
El dorsal 80. Ronaldinho.
And it's Bale.
El dorsal 6. Se va a realizar un
Now
cambio.
there's a fine ball. He could be in here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Now it's Ronaldinho. Ribéry.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this. Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Walker spots it and intercepts. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, lovely feet. He is such a good mover. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
1 minute to add, according to the board. That has been cut short. Now it's Ronaldinho. And that will be it. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
Se ha encontrado unas llaves de
Your
coche
final
con un
thoughts,
dedo
Jim?
en forma de
Well,
balón.
Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager...